Hey everyone, today we're going to be talking about the electromagnetism and how we use electricity. So we're going to be talking about electromagnets, motors, and generators today. What they do and how they create electricity. So we're actually going to divide this into three parts. Divide this into three different parts. Okay. And the first one's going to say electromagnet. Electromagnets. All three of these are vocabulary words for you in this unit, but I want to tell you how they work a little bit more than just giving you a vocabulary word. So basically, what an electromagnet is that it is an interaction between an electric current electric currents to produce magnetic fields around wires. So you can essentially turn anything that's a conductor into a magnet. If you have this, you can turn it into an electromagnet by using these electric currents and producing a magnetic field. Okay. So for example, you have a battery here. You have your battery, which is your power source. Okay. We have wires touching the battery. And then we have a nail here. And the wires are wrapped around, hold on one second, let me finish drawing this part. They are wrapped around this, so the electric current goes through the wires, and the tighter the wire is, the stronger the electrical current, and it creates a magnet, which, let's see, these will be little metal pieces. And they'll start to come up to touch the magnet. Pins, they're little pins. So this creates the magnetic field around the nail, and it turns it into a magnet. When you take it off, it won't be a magnet anymore. Now the next one is a motor. A motor is something that moves. Cars have motors. A lot of things have motors. So a motor is a machine that takes electric energy. Now it could be electric energy that comes from a battery too. So a battery takes a chemical energy, turns it into the electrical energy. A motor is a machine that takes electrical energy and the electrical energy is transformed into kinetic energy or mechanical energy, because we have potential in there, into, and turns it into mechanical energy, which is kinetic energy. So essentially it takes it and it moves it, and the motor moves, and it makes other things work. So a motor in a car makes the car go, okay? And stop, and it makes things run. The motor in a refrigerator moves and it makes the parts work in the, okay? So the battery, a battery can also be electrical energy because a car uses battery. So that is what a motor does. The last one is a generator, and this is something that a lot of times where we are in Florida, you always see in hurricane season or when there's hurricanes around that people have generators. But what is a generator? A generator is basically a machine that moves and it creates electrical energy from that movement. So you can power your house with the electricity needed if you are out of power, like in a hurricane. So this is a machine that takes kinetic energy. So that's why you see the engine moving. Takes kinetic energy and turns it into electrical energy. So you would plug something into the generator. Let's see if we can make a generator here. We plug it into the generator and we have the parts that move inside. And you can plug something in to go to your house because it helps turn things or movement into electricity. So that is your electromagnet, your motor, and your generator.